So I made my entry. I'm going to strike. I'm going to get this position. Once I turn and he falls, you're going to have this arm. You can go into arm bars. You can go into wrist locks. But in that same entry, boom, 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 knee, you get this. It's called a Puder Kapala, head turn. In that particular sequence, you land kind of in a side control like this with their arm. Let's just do a wrist lock here. I'm going to give you guys a bonus. Let's say we get that knee. He's in this position. Take a knee. You'll get this position. From here, you got all kinds of locks. Arm locks, pressure points. You can kick, you can knee. If he gets up, he starts to get up. You got chokes. But there's certain techniques that you can do from that same sequence to get him in certain positions. From here, maybe you just grab his throat, strike him. I got this knee bar right here, control here, and you just get this lock here. That's what I would do. But there's a bunch of things you can do, but he's already here, so we don't go into, well, I'm going to get him up and do all this. From here you can lock the arm, or you can just hammer fist the throat. You strike, and you get out of dodge. So from that same sequence, boom, 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 boom. You turn them, and you got your arm bars and your locks, or you knee, their heads down. You take a knee, and you get that last one. So their head would be here. You'd be in a north-south position. So that's a couple of grappling options you have from that same sequence we did in part 1. So you can go into striking, kickboxing, clinching, takedowns, and go into grappling. So once again, this is part of this is Filipino martial arts. But it's part of the JKD empty hand curriculum because you can see as we're blending everything together. Sometimes it looks like Muay Thai, sometimes it looks like Jiu-Jitsu, but you need to understand your ranges, how to go from art to art to art. We may go into boxing, to Wing Chun straight blast, to Muay Thai, to Jiu-Jitsu, to a Filipino takedown. Once we hit the ground, there's Filipino dumog, which is Filipino grappling. We might go into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, like an arm bar or a triangle choke. So learn all your techniques, learn how to flow and blend them, and learn your ranges. What works best in each range based on what your opponent is doing. So